Today our emotions will probably run very deep. The moon is conversing, I think, with just about every planet up there. Now, so expect your emotions first and foremost to kind of take center stage today. And so we have to infuse that with logic. Our desire for profound transformation is very strong under this energy, and we can feel a powerful pull towards uncovering hidden truths, hidden paths. Stability and discipline blend seamlessly, and with a surge of creativity, a surge of energy and spiritual insight. And it's providing us a very unique experience for some very bold steps that we can take under this energy. So join me as we embark on a journey of self-discovery, unlocking a path of transformation and gaining an understanding of how to utilize this energy and move forward today and every day. So hi, I'm Tilly. This is Tarot with Tilly. Thank you for being here. Thank you for all the positive, loving support you send me each and every day. And welcome to your daily focus, July the 16th, 2024. Okay, we'll start with the numerology, the 16 energy. The 16 energy is all about awakenings, all about seeing a brand new path forward, allowing parts of our world to just fall off the edge, right? In the rearview mirror. Okay, as the horizon gets smaller, it just falls away. It no longer exists. Remember, a lot of our past only stays alive by our thoughts alone. So it's about looking forward in order to let the things fall away that need to fall away in our life. Do not worry about losing something that you may need down the road. If it's needed down the road, it will appear again down the road. Okay, doesn't mean it's gone forever, but for now, we need to have that focus forward. 1 plus 6 is a 7. The 7 energy is about creating the harmony, creating the love in relationships, in our environments. It's about bringing in balance. It's about bringing in structure. It's about understanding. And it's a hard day, actually, to kind of make decisions because we see the best of both arguments. We look at the daily numerology, it's a 7 plus a 7 plus an 8, that's a 22. 22 is one of the most powerful, if not the most powerful number in numerology. It is a master number. It tells us where our focus is, where our energy is. That is where the growth will appear. That is where the dreams will come true. That is where the miracles will happen. That is where the success will come in. Sun is in Cancer, and our moon is really in Scorpio for the entire day. I don't think it moves out of Scorpio and into Sagittarius until about 9:30 in the evening, Eastern Standard Time. But the moon is very busy today. It harmonizes with Saturn. It harmonizes with the sun. It harmonizes with Neptune. So that kind of energy brings in this strong, capable, confident person that we become. Our intuition is strong as well. The moon will be challenging Mercury, and our energy yesterday is still in existence, right? Mars conjunct Uranus. So we can expect to invite in communication mishaps. And of course, the unexpected energy is thrown into the mix as well. So those conversations that we were hoping to have today can still happen, but we have to stay mindful of what we say and have a patience to avoid any misunderstandings. You may have to repeat yourself. You may want them to say it back to you in some way, just to make sure that there's no misunderstandings. Double read that text or that email that you're sending out. If you're going to have that conversation, then practice that conversation. Understand what you are going to try and convey throughout that conversation. And the winds of change, that's still upon us. So expect the unexpected. Go with the flow. Who was it? Was it Deepak Chopra? If I'm wrong about that, I apologize, but I think it was. Okay, who said, in the midst of movement and chaos, keep stillness inside of you. And that is probably very prophetic advice that we can take with us on a day like today. Our emotions may not align with the opportunities presented to us today. Now, we do have Saturn offering us stability, so take advantage of that energy and utilize it to take a step back, even if it's just for a moment or two. Consider your next words with action or care. Okay, and if something is presented in your path today, don't just say yes to it or no to it. Give it some thought as well. We want to ground ourselves in our decisions, in our thoughts, in our actions. I mean, it is a beautiful day to throw our enthusiasm into a new or innovative project, to color outside the lines, to change up our routines, and to take bold steps towards our dreams. Okay, let's go to the cards. So I did go into the Mars-Uranus conjunction a lot more yesterday because it was exact yesterday, but we are still feeling it. So expect the unexpected. And our words and our thoughts might be a little bit fuzzier than usual. We may have those little mishaps. So think things through. Give yourself the time to process. You'll be happy you did. The underlying energy for today is the Wheel of Fortune. And this tells us that the energy is getting better. This is about new experiences. This is understanding where you want to go, what chapters you are writing for the next part of your life, to open to the new opportunities. Maybe you're journaling today. Maybe you are meditating today on how to bring those things into existence, or what kind of things we even want to step into. Maybe we don't have the faintest clue because we're so busy doing for everybody else and, following the ins and outs of every day. Yes, in the midst of chaos, we need to find that stillness. We need to go within. We need to understand where we want to move forward, what would enrich our lives, not just our lives, but the lives of those around us as well, because they're affected. When we're down, when we have low energy, they tap into that energy. Their energy becomes lower. So raise your energy and allow them to raise their energy, and then allow their energy to feed your energy into growing higher. See how we can start a wave of transformation here so easily on a day like today? So we do have the Wheel of Fortune here telling us that, well, it's going to probably be a lucky day. And we already know that the unexpected can show up in our world today. It might not seem like it's the thing that we're asking for. So don't be too quick to say no to it before you really think it through. Our first card is the Two of Wands. The Two of Wands, we are summoning in our tomorrow. And it looks like we've done a lot of work. I mean, the area around us is very clear. So we've been utilizing the Nine energy very effectively throughout the last little while of our life, taking care of the things that we need to take care of in order to make space for the new things that we want to come in. And now we are asking for those new things to become present in our life. So it is about giving up our intentions. See it, stand in the Superman pose or the Superwoman pose and see your day playing out exactly as you want it to play out. See yourself accomplishing things. Start making a list the night before of things that you want to accomplish the next day. Have a goal in mind for each and every day, even if that goal is getting out of bed, because some people don't. Our next card is the Five of Pentacles. The Five of Pentacles, I kind of got this card. Like, a couple of you got it in your readings this week, and I got kind of like, what? Maybe it's time to throw in the towel. Maybe you need to look at it under a new light, or add different kind of energy to it, or tweak it a little bit in order for it to really work for you. Maybe you're pushing against a wall so hard and you're exhausted, and when you finally back up, you see that there was a door right there saying pull. So we may find the easier solution if we back it up. If we say, you know what? Okay, I'm done with trying this. Let's look at it under a new light. How can I, and maybe you're taking that and understanding new ways of making it work, but you are so close to the door of abundance here. So close to the door of abundance here. You sit on the threshold of it. All you need is to turn around. What was it yesterday? Seek and find, knock on the door, walk through the door. What is on the other side of that door? And we are asked with the Wheel of Fortune throughout our day to contemplate what is behind the door. What is worth going through, what we have to go through. The only time we should throw in the towel is if the risk is so much greater than the reward. And tables turn as we walk through some of our challenges and our experiences and our lessons. Sometimes it started out very easy, but now it's gotten really complicated and you don't want to do it anymore. That's okay, so long as you're making the decision to not do that and do something else. So yeah, we could be switching lanes here. For some of us, absolutely. We see a new beginning, we see a new start. It doesn't even resemble anything that we have been going forward towards. But wow, it makes a lot of sense and it's doable in some way. We have the Four of Swords as our last card. The Four of Swords says rest and recuperation are very important parts, but it's also about self-care. It's also about self-love. It's about taking care of yourself first and foremost. It's about giving yourself the attention that you need, the pampering perhaps. Maybe it's time for you to reward yourself in some way, to understand just what a wonderful person you are with the talents and abilities that you do have, and feel that strength infuse you to go forward in some new direction, in some new way. So yeah, there is a definite, well, we do have Neptune. I didn't really talk about the spiritual energy, but of course, with the moon talking to Neptune, we will want to go within. We will want to do things like meditate or mindful breathing, or just being in the moment and experiencing the now, or journaling and working our way through what we want to happen in our life going forward, what we want to have transpire. Transpire is the word you want me to use? Transpire. So that was a word that somebody needed to hear. We'll go to our oracle cards. And for today, we have 25 energy. Keep your dreams alive. The 25 energy appears. The 25 energy is really about things blooming, things blossoming, things coming to life, love entering, harmony entering. Okay, let's see what the book says about keeping your dreams alive, because that was really the last card. You know, you feel like you want to throw the towel and like, wow, this is really a lot harder than I thought. And that's okay, so long as you are stepping into a new path, or there's something there allowing you to move forward in a new, brand new way. Otherwise, realize, you've come this far. It's usually, the last mile when everybody finally gives up, right? You've only got 10% of it to go. And you know what? 10% of what you know is actually a part of the successful transformations you'll have in your life. 90% is the doing and the knowing that you've got this, and the doing and the knowing that you've got this, and meeting the challenges, meeting the fears, meeting the anxieties, plowing through them. And this is the kind of energy that we can embrace and utilize to do just that. Okay, keep your dreams alive. Start to identify plans and actions that will lead you to achieve your dreams and goals. Your dreams can become your reality. This is a time when you need to be able to apply detailed planning in order to manifest your dreams, realize your goals, and you need to remain focused on the practical side of things. Keep your feet firmly planted on the ground. It's easy to get distracted by more ideas, more concepts. So keep focused on what is realistic and achievable. Your common sense and pragmatic approach will lead you to a solution that actually works. Begin taking steps that will bring you closer to your dreams. So it is all about those bold steps. We'll get an animal before we go. But it is very vibrant energy to tap into, to increase your vitality, to increase your energy, to tap into your passions and your dreams and your desires, but remain grounded in the process. Back it up. Think it through. What are you saying yes to? What are you saying no to? Our animal today is Find Your Identity. We have the little cute raccoon there. I was over at a friend's house. We were sitting on her back porch, and there was a whole family of raccoons, right? Mom and all the babies were going across the back of her yard. And then they must have made a U-turn. And so the one was underneath her flowers there. And he would come out and he would just look at me. And I'd say, hey, buddy, what you doing there? And he'd kind of like look at me, and then he'd go and hide under the flowers again. And so we realized that he was trying to find, or she was trying to find an opening where we were caught in conversation, so we had our backs turned so she could run and go get her babies and bring them all in. And sure enough, we looked up and there she was bringing them all back. Oh, look at that. The book opened right up to raccoon. So find your identity. So our key words are hiding, mirror, right, and destiny. A person often meets his destiny on the road he took to avoid it. So expect the unexpected. Raccoon tells you that you are hiding from your true self. All too often we lose our identity. It can be connected to career, love relationships, even friendships. Relationships are a mirror of who you are at the time. If your self-esteem is low and sad, you will attract the same. On the outside, the person or situation may be perceived as the life of the party, but inside they are crying with confusion. It's never good to create relationships out of illusions and treat them as patchwork or a quick fix for what you don't have in your life. They're supposed to be a complement to who you are and help you grow, both of you, all of you. If taking it in the context of friends and coworkers or career. So now, that doesn't mean that you hermit yourself away until you figure it all out. It means that you need to work to heal yourself and become the person that you want to be, the person that you want to be in your life. No matter what disappointment you may have had in your life, you cannot forget to celebrate who you are. When that job promotion doesn't come through or that person that you hoped was the love of your life just leaves, it's easy to get caught up in the negativity of despair. But it means that you aren't in the right spot in your life to attract what you want. So take the time to change that. So it is about self-love, self-care, taking care of you first and foremost, so that you have the energy, you have the vitality, you have the confidence to take those bold steps in exactly the way you want to going forward. Until we meet again, remember, I do love you.